And what is up, guys? Welcome back to Acceleracers Hub for another video. First things first, happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I hope you all have an awesome New Year's Eve tonight. Don't party too hard. We all want to get into 2022 unscathed. We don't want to do anything crazy tonight, right? But for today's video, guys, we are going to be taking a look at some old prototype sample packaging from the Acceleracers line from back in 2004, 2005 when they were releasing Acceleracers. This lot of sample packaging was listed on eBay about, a month ago? Maybe 3 weeks to a month ago. It's been a little while. And it sold for like $355, and it was listed as a bunch of sample prototype packaging for different Acceleracers items, you know, like booster packs, Acceleracers cars, starter sets, I believe, so on and so forth. I don't remember off the top of my head. So most of you guys probably already saw this when it was up on eBay, but and I didn't buy it, so don't expect me to have them in my hand. But we're going to be taking a look at the pictures from the eBay listing because some of the items are too cool to not take a closer look at, especially some of you guys might have missed it on eBay. And some of these prototype items have popped up before, pictures of some of the prototype packaging, but I've never actually seen the physical prototypes themselves pop up before on eBay or anywhere else. So that's pretty cool to see them. And the person who listed them on eBay, not too sure where they got them from. Maybe they worked at Mattel or they had a connection who worked at Mattel, but props to them for keeping it stored in their attic for the last 20 years or so, because it's pretty cool for one person to have like 8 or 9 different prototypes, you know? It's not like they just have one prototype packaging. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's take a look at these prototypes. So as you can see here, guys, this is the first picture from the eBay listing. This has all of the different prototypes put together, and it looks like, you know, they're complete items, but they're not. They're just literally pieces of cardboard with the images printed on them of what they would have looked like. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at them. So first up, we have the Acceleracers blister pack prototype packaging. Definitely a mouthful there. But as you can see, the art style with the characters, you know, Vert, and then I see Kurt and Tara up top. It looks like the same art style from the World Race comics, I believe. Somebody might have to correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong. But definitely an interesting art style. The other interesting thing is that the car is facing the opposite direction. But I'm definitely just glad that they didn't settle on this, because I really like the way that they ended up packaging them. And another interesting thing is on the 3-pack, it looks like there's an Iridium. And I'm not sure what other car that is next to the Iridium on the 3-pack, but somebody go let me know down in the comments if you can figure it out. It's got to be, or is it another Iridium? I don't know. It looks like another Silencer's car, kind of. And as you can see here, we have the Acceleracers card game starter set prototype packaging. Interesting thing about this is up in the top, you can see that it says Acceleracers instead of Acceleracers. I wonder if they were originally planning to release the line as Acceleracers. I'm glad they didn't, because it doesn't really flow off the tongue like Acceleracers does. But other thing you can see, they probably just did a big color adjustment. It looks like they had a big thing for pink and dark blue on a lot of these prototype packaging. I'm really glad they went with the blue. And moving on here, we have the original booster packs prototype packaging. As you can see, again, Acceleracers, same color scheme with the pink and blue. And interestingly enough, they have jump jets as the cover on the booster pack, which is very interesting to me, considering that's arguably one of the hardest cards to find in the card game. Coincidence? I think not. It's a big conspiracy. But anyways, I'm glad they switched the booster pack cover to have, Synchro and Hollow back on it. I definitely think they did well with that, even though jump jets would have been a pretty cool cover for the booster packs. And then we have the original Hyperpod packaging, which was originally supposed to be called a Power Pod, which is interesting. As you can see, it's back to Acceleracers and not XL Racers. And look at that. Is that the, I think that's supposed to be the original Swamp Beast on the DVD. Definitely looks more like an alien than it ended up looking in the movies. That thing would have given me nightmares for sure. But this is the original Carpoon Hyperpod packaging. Definitely really, really sweet. And then we have the DLX Power Pods, which this is the Caterpillar Crawler one. And kind of looks like they have Crazy 8s down in the bottom left. Is that the car? I might be mistaken. Somebody go let me know if I'm mistaken. And as you can see, it's back to Acceleracers. So they definitely made a bunch of different prototype styles on this packaging. I bet there's a bunch that they made that aren't even included in this lot. I would love to see them. I think prototype stuff is super, super cool. And then the last piece is the Acceleracers Swamp Beast track set. And there actually is another prototype packaging of this Swamp Beast that I've seen that has it where it looks kind of like the on the Power Pod prototype, where it looks more like an alien rather than just this big green blob. It had like a ton of teeth. It looked pretty nasty. But and as you can see, there's another different way of displaying the Acceleracers logo on the right in the top. Sort of has a wheel of power behind the Acceleracers. That is pretty cool. That's the only prototype packaging in this lot that had that sort of logo. All in all, though, very, very cool. Super glad it popped up on eBay and I was able to see it, snag some photos of it or some screenshots, because I just think that stuff is super, super cool. And I can't wait to see if more prototype stuff starts popping up over the next couple months for sure. Well, that's going to wrap it up for the prototypes, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed checking out some of these pieces of Acceleracers history. I think they're super cool. I was planning to bid on it, but once the bidding went over like $300, I was just kind of capped out on it. And I'd also just bought a full set of Highway 35 cars a while ago. So I didn't really have any capital on hand to go after it. But it's pretty cool. Hopefully it did end up in the hands of a collector who is going to, document it thoroughly and keep it safe and, not split it up and sell it. They've got to keep it safe so that one day, once they re-release Acceleracers and they make an Acceleracers Museum and all that stuff, that can be in the Acceleracers Museum. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing these prototype packagings. Go down in the comments, let me know what your favorite prototype packaging was, and let me know if there's any of the prototypes that you would have preferred to see in the actual Acceleracers line over what they actually put out. Just kind of curious to see if anybody prefers the prototype stuff, because I think they did a pretty darn good job of coming up with some pretty cool packaging. But that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the Acceleracers Hub for more Acceleracers related content, and we have a special giveaway coming on Monday via Randy Leahy himself. So be sure to stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a happy New Year's, guys.